Once upon a time, in a quaint village nestled among rolling hills, there lived a young guy named Navin who had always been known for his overthinking. He could never seem to quiet his mind, always worrying about the past and the future. His constant overthinking had begun to have a negative impact on his mental health and well-being. He knew something had to change, so he decided to seek out the help of a Zen master, known for his wisdom and guidance. Navin started a long journey, and after many hours, he finally arrived at the temple of the Zen master. The Zen master greeted him with a warm smile and invited him to sit down and talk. He told the Zen master about his struggles with overthinking and sought his guidance on how to calm his mind. The Zen master listened intently to his worries and then nodded thoughtfully. He stood up and beckoned for Navin to follow him outside into the temple gardens. As they walked in silence, Navin couldn't help but notice how peaceful and serene the surroundings were. The gentle rustling of the leaves and the chirping of the birds seemed to have a calming effect on his mind. They eventually came to a little pond in the middle of the garden. The Zen master pointed to the calm surface of the water and asked Navin what he saw. When Navin looked carefully, he saw that he was staring at his own reflection. The Zen master then asked him to pick up a stone and throw it into the pond. As the stone hit the water, ripples spread out in all directions, distorting Navin's reflection. The Zen master asked Navin to observe the water and his reflection as the ripples slowly faded away, leaving the surface calm once again. "You see," the Zen master began, "your mind is like this pond. When you overthink, it's like throwing a stone into the water. The ripples represent your thoughts, causing distortion and chaos in your mind. But if you can learn to let go and allow the ripples to fade away, you'll find peace and clarity." Navin was surprised by the Zen master's words because of their simplicity and wisdom. He realized that he had been holding on to his thoughts too tightly, never allowing them to naturally pass through his mind. He had been so focused on controlling his thoughts that he had forgotten the importance of letting go. The Zen master then handed him a small wooden box and told him to carry it with him wherever he went. Inside the box were small stones, each one representing a thought or worrying that crossed his mind. The Zen master told him to remove a stone from the box whenever an unpleasant thought came to his mind, and to hold it in his hand until the thought passed. Navin faithfully applied the Zen master's instructions for weeks. When he sensed that he was starting to overthink something, he would reach for the box and remove a stone, focusing on its weight and texture until the thought faded away. He gradually started to notice a change in his mindset. He felt lighter, more present, and more at peace with himself. One day, Navin returned to the Zen master's temple to thank him for his guidance. The Zen master smiled warmly and asked how he was feeling. Navin took a deep breath and replied, "I feel free. I have learned to let go of my overthinking and to embrace the present moment with an open heart. Thank you, Master, for showing me the way." The Zen master nodded in approval and patted him on the back. "Son, you have taken the first step on the path to peace. Remember, the key to stop overthinking lies not in fighting your thoughts, but in letting them flow, like the ripples on a pond. Embrace the stillness within you, and you will find the answers you seek." With a newfound sense of purpose and clarity, Navin left the temple that day, feeling more confident and at peace than he had in years. He knew that his journey towards inner peace was far from over, but he also knew that with the wisdom of the Zen master guiding him, he could overcome any obstacle that stood in his way. And as he walked back home, surrounded by the beauty of nature and the sound of his own heartbeat, he knew that he had finally found the peace he had been searching for so long. In life, we all know that we can't control everything, but the way we act, think, and feel goes against this basic truth. One must try to see the world as perfect the way it is. It can be messy, chaotic, painful, and yet beautiful. Remember, Life is a flow of change. Nothing in life stays the same. We have to stop overthinking and learn to go with the flow.